The Apache, a people whose name echoes with resilience and a deep connection to the American Southwest. The Apache were not just one tribe, but a group of culturally related peoples, their story woven into the very fabric of the desert landscape. They were masters of adaptation, known for their fierce independence and profound spiritual beliefs. But did you know that their most feared warriors were often women? Visual, dramatic opening shot of Monument Valley or a similar vast desert landscape at sunrise. Quick cuts of historical Apache photos, focusing on strong, determined faces. A slow-motion shot of a horse galloping across the plains. Before the arrival of Europeans, the Apache were semi-nomadic, moving with the seasons and the game they hunted. Their territory was vast, stretching from present-day Arizona and New Mexico into parts of Texas, Colorado, and even Mexico. They were skilled hunters and gatherers, their knowledge of the land unparalleled. The desert was not a barren wasteland to them. It was a provider, a home, and a sacred space, with every plant and animal holding a purpose. Visual, a montage of the diverse southwestern landscape, deserts, mountains, and canyons. Illustrations or reenactments of Apache people, gathering plants, hunting bison, and setting up traditional dwellings like the Wickiup. An animated map showing the vast expanse of Apache territory. One of the most astonishing facts about the Apache is the role of their warrior women. Figures like Lozin, the sister of the great chief Victorio, were not just fighters. They were revered military strategists and spiritual leaders. Lozin was said to have supernatural powers, able to detect the direction of her enemies. She fought alongside the men in numerous battles, a symbol of strength and defiance, challenging every stereotype of the era. Her story, and those of other women like Datest, are a powerful testament to the egalitarian nature of Apache society, where merit and spirit often outweighed gender. Visual, historical portraits of Lozin and Datest, artistic reenactments of a woman warrior riding alongside men, looking focused and powerful. Close up on a traditional Apache weapon, like a bow or a knife. The Apache's resistance against Spanish, Mexican, and later, American expansion is legendary. Led by iconic figures like Cochise and the indomitable Geronimo, they employed brilliant guerrilla warfare tactics, using their intimate knowledge of the harsh terrain to outmaneuver armies far larger than their own. For decades, they defended their lands with a tenacity that became mythic. Their struggle was not just for territory, but for the preservation of their way of life, their freedom, and their very soul. Visual, dramatic historical photos of Cochise and Geronimo. Reenactment footage of Apache warriors moving stealthily through rocky canyons. Shots of U.S. cavalry looking for them in vain. The landscape itself is presented as a character, an ally to the Apache. Today, the Apache people continue to thrive. Their culture, a vibrant blend of ancient traditions and modern life. Their communities, primarily located on reservations in Arizona and New Mexico, are centers of cultural preservation. The sacred crown dance, or Gan dance, is a powerful ceremony where masked dancers embody mountain spirits to bring healing and protection. This beautiful ritual, with its intricate costumes and rhythmic chants, is a living link to their ancestral past, passed down through generations. Visual, contemporary footage of Apache communities. A vibrant and respectful depiction of the Gan dance ceremony, focusing on the colorful masks and the energy of the dancers. Shots of Apache artists creating intricate beadwork, basketry, and pottery. Young Apache people participating in cultural events. If you wish to visit these lands and learn more about Apache culture, planning a trip to places like the Mescalero Apache Reservation in New Mexico, or the White Mountain Apache Reservation in Arizona is a great start. Always remember you are a guest. Visit the cultural centers and museums, first to understand the history and protocols. The Apache-owned Inn of the Mountain Gods offers stunning views and a glimpse into modern Apache enterprise. Support local artisans by purchasing authentic crafts directly from them. Be respectful when taking photos, especially of people or ceremonies, and always ask for permission. The most important tip is to listen and learn with an open heart. Visual, beautiful cinematic shots of the landscape around the Mescalero and White Mountain reservations. Tourists respectfully visiting a cultural center. Close-ups of authentic Apache crafts. A shot of the Inn of the Mountain Gods Resort. A friendly interaction between a visitor and a local artisan. The story of the Apache is one of incredible endurance, spiritual depth, and an unbreakable bond with their land. What culture or people would you like me to talk about next? Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and share.